Most important thing to understand is to take care of yourself. And if you're disrespecting yourself, you're gonna manifest that externally. You're gonna manifest disrespect. That you're gonna manipulate and change your surroundings and have people disrespect you. If you respecting yourself, you're gonna manifest respect. You're gonna attract respect, and you're gonna manipulate and change the situations around in order for people to respect you. So that's what you have to become familiar with, is taking care of yourself and treating yourself well, because you don't want to attract toxicness. You attract toxicness by being toxic to yourself. If you're being good to yourself and these negative situations are presenting themselves, it's something you have to learn. It's some information that you need to extract in order to learn how to deal with what you're dealing with, for it not to happen no more. Be good to yourself and trust that the world is going to provide you people and things that's going to bring you peace. You have to maintain this. You have to maintain and keep up with yourself. It's not no, oh, I did it. I was good to myself and I got what I need, so I don't need to take it as serious. Oh, you will only be doing yourself a disjustice or disservice, whatever the fuck they say. Once you just get familiar with being good to yourself, it's gonna feel good. Why the fuck you don't want to be? Why the fuck you don't want to be good to yourself? But what circumstance or what situation, like, you get it. Just be good to yourself, man. And then you don't want to move into this situation, and then you start to do the bullshit that you was doing, and then start to have your blessings become lessons. You don't want your blessings become lessons. I'm saying like blessings, lessons, like blessings. I'm saying like blessings instead of blessings. I'm saying like blessings instead of blessings. I don't like to say blessings, but if you allow your blessings to become lessons. To paraphrase, because I ain't have enough space at that time, man. I'm saying like once you attract you being good to yourself, and then you start to accumulate a lot of that energy, then you start to attract people and things that make you feel good. It's important to keep up with yourself when you're in that space, because you don't want to start to fall back into those habits and then start to lose those things that you attracted from. Your blessings can become a lesson. And once your blessings become lessons, that's the hardest shit. That's really gonna break you. And that's the shit that really breaks you for real. That's the shit that really turns people off. That's the shit that really turns people off to certain spaces and things like that. That's the shit that really hurts individuals and like scar individuals and things like that. So a lot of people know how much it hurt when you gained all that you wanted and lost it all. Up to you in order to bounce back, to be able to get that shit back. Just know this beforehand, and all these negative behaviors that you do that make you look at yourself like, damn, I'm fucked up right now. I shouldn't be doing this. That's karma that you building up. That's like, damn, I shouldn't have did that, or I shouldn't be doing this. Like, that's karma that you building. It's negative karma that you building. You might manifest a situation where you say like, damn, I shouldn't have did that, or I shouldn't have went about it that way, or I should have did differently and shit. I'm just saying the importance of taking care of yourself, you know. No matter how you look, I know it's gonna be difficult to treat yourself well if you in a body that you don't like, based upon what's socially expected. It don't matter what, it don't matter how the fuck you look. It don't matter what the fuck it is. Tell yourself you're pretty a lot, man. You're gonna start to probably look actually physically pretty. You start to be perceived as pretty. No matter whatever, your mind, like, you pretty, you like look good mentally. People not gonna really care about how you look. That's yourself. Put yourself out there and allow these things to be able to come to you, and stop blocking these things off. People who are perceived as attractive in this realm are actually more attractive. You know, they attract more, and that could be negative or positive. They can attract more negative situations or positive situations. You just more attractive. I just wanted to say that though. My clip just deleted. I gotta do it all over again, and I forgot where I was at, and I was on the road. But just to show yourself some self-love, man. Start to do the things that you always wanted to do. Like when you first wake up, don't look at your phone, and if you do look at your phone, look at some things that can uplift you and make you feel good, and start your day off like that, and meditate, and say some affirmations, and cleanse, wash yourself up, and clean your room up, and provide yourself with this clean environment, and stop giving a fuck so much. We gotta give some fucks, because if you don't give no fucks, you're gonna always put yourself in these bogus ass situations. But I'm saying don't give a fuck in a good way, not don't give a fuck in a negative way, because if you didn't give a fuck, you just go jump off a mountain or some shit, or kill yourself and shit like that. But don't give a fuck in a good way, and just do what the fuck you want to do and make yourself feel good. And once you're doing all this, you're gonna start to perceive yourself as like, damn, I'm that bitch, or I'm that nigga, you know, I'm that person. And once you in that space, that's when you start to attract things that make you feel that way. That's when you start to attract things that make you feel like, that's when you start to attract people, places, and things that actually make you feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I am. Just the longer you in that energy, the more of that energy you're going to have. And the more of that energy you have, the more this energy can go into the world and start making shit that will remind you of that energy you got. Once this energy starts to build up, all it can do is go do shit. It can go make shit. It starts shaping, form into shit that bounce back to you to make you feel like how you feel inside. If y'all understand. Say affirmations, look in the mirror, tell yourself that you look good, tell yourself that you are wise, tell yourself that you are wealthy. Since you know this, think twice before you decide to indulge into those behaviors that make you feel like you hate yourself. Since you know this, take care of yourself and always keep up with yourself, so you can't fall into that space where you look in the mirror and be like, damn, I don't like this person, or I don't like what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. Go do your nails. Go cut your hair, if that's what it takes. You know what I'm saying? If you letting your physical appearance take you to that space, man, go get your hair cut or something. Go look good. Go treat yourself. Go do all that shit. But no matter how you look, no matter what you is, everybody got the ability to change. And once you in this space and you done came up with certain type of practices, like you got like songs programmed and shit, you be journaling and you be telling yourself good affirmations, and what I mean by programmed songs is like you play songs that you can dance to and make you feel good, and you just do that daily and things like that. And you exercise, you work out, and you look in the mirror, and then you start to like what you see and shit like that. Just all that shit is gonna build up. All that work you put in, you're gonna start to get it back from the external world. You gotta put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Broadcast yourself. Show people something. You ain't gonna attract nothing if you just in a small ass little world in the ball and shit. Like, make yourself a part of shit and be the pioneer or something, and start to attract individuals from what you created and shit like that. Go over there and start to build your own shit and make it look good, and other people gonna start looking like, oh shit, what's that? And they gonna start to come over there and start to admire you for what you built and shit. Like, I don't like to connect with motherfuckers on a personal level, but that's because I was young and I wasn't in the right space to even be and I wasn't even in the right environment to feel comfortable to connect. So I did what I had to do and attracted who I needed to attract in order to feel comfortable with connecting. That's the work that you gotta put in.